not because of Huntelaar, but because of the way he fills in that spot on the 9 in comparing to Tadic.
But you should be careful because not all panel members are fond of Huntelaar. You know that,
They
right?
can have their own opinion.
Of course, and you too.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, we talk Ajax. My name is Juan, ready to discuss the game that Ajax just played against VVV Venlo. I will do that together with Maxwell today. Maxwell, thank you for being here.
Hi viewers, I'm back.
VVV Venlo, Ajax 1-4. Was it as easy as a scoreline reflects?
If you saw the first half, no. I don't know what happened the first half. If you ask me, it felt like they needed a wake-up call. Because after the first goal, the goal of Ziyech, from that moment on, I started to play a little bit more, coming more in their favorite way of playing. And the second half was different. Especially when, to me, when Huntelaar came into the field, not because of Huntelaar, but because of the way he fills in that spot on the 9 in comparing to Tadic.
But you should be careful because not all panel members are fond of Huntelaar. You know that,
They
right?
can have their own opinion.
Of course, and you too.
Yeah.
I had a question about whether the starting 11 has something to do with the fact that we started a bit slow, in the sense that we have a couple of players that are new.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think that played a part?
To me, especially because we were focused on those guys, but to me, Dest, he filled in the spot pretty good. But you saw in the first half, he was standing very, very high. He is almost playing like a winger. On ball position, that's okay, but it's also you calculate an extra risk factor into if you position him that high on the field. But he filled in great. On the ball, he was doing what he could. But and in defensive position, he didn't came into a defensive position, so you can't blame him for anything on that side. Yeah. Second half, I found he was more on a defensive side of it. Then Schuurs, to me, on the ball, okay. What I think he can do better is his the ball circulation. He needs to step it up. He needs to go a little bit faster, especially in the
higher tempo.
More higher tempo because he had there was a situation I recall in the first half. I remember, and he
wanted to pass the ball back to.
He wanted to pass the ball, but that's okay. That can happen because also you need to be coached by your teammates where to play the ball. But that can happen. But there was some other situation. It was more on around the Onana and. He was standing there with, I have a lot of time, but there was someone else coming up. So, this ball circulation needs to be higher. Okay. The other one, Promes, not really satisfied, but then again, he had a couple good.
I thought he was very active in the beginning.
He was active, and but to me, he comes too soon to the center position. He isn't really a winger because he's come too soon. Maybe that's what Ten Hag asks of him. I don't know. Maybe it's
but is it more different than what Ziyech and Neres do? Because they also go inside, right?
Yes, but they have the ball on their feet.
Okay. When they go inside.
Yes, and he's positions himself.
Not always.
No, not always. But he positions himself outside of the line. When we were younger, we were always told you have to have the chalk on your shoes, but that's not his kind of way of playing.
No, that's true. Those were back in the days, right?
Yeah, back in the good days. The good days. Yeah.
Okay, so first half, one goal. VVV, it's always tricky to play there, especially with the AstroTurf, which I think is the worst turf of the Eredivisie.
It was a horrible field. You could see it on the ball spinning because the ball wasn't spinning at all. When it dropped, it bounced back. No bounce back on the ball. It was a horrible field.
Do you think, taking it away from this game, do you think that the Eredivisie should come back to just saying to all the clubs, "Hey,
they should.
No AstroTurf anymore"?
No. They should. Or what they advise now is to spray the field with before the game. But I don't know. I don't think it really helps. Then again, second half, Ajax started playing better, and it was also raining on that time. So maybe that it does help. Who knows? But if you ask me, real field.
So Ten Hag was forced to make his first substitution with Promes because he got injured. I hope it's not too bad. What do you think?
Don't know. I think it's okay. He was limping, but he could walk off the field pretty normal. So I think it's okay.
So Neres came in.
Yeah.
Then the second half, similar in the sense that also Ziyech had a little bit of pain, and we were up 2-0. I believe.
On that time, yeah.
Yes, after Tadic scored a penalty. And then Ten Hag said, okay, let's substitute as well. Who came in at that point? Huntelaar came in.
Huntelaar, yeah.
And what you said in the beginning, for you, Huntelaar made an impact.
He made an impact.
Can you elaborate a little bit more on that?
Because of he was more... what he does, he doesn't. He does that too. Let me rephrase. He is more comparing to Tadic. Tadic is more. He drops more and
deeper back.
Yeah, deeper back to be more a part of the team and more of a part of the play. And Huntelaar is someone who always stays inside the box. You can see him. He's like a hawk. He's waiting and positioning himself to where does the defender lose his eyes or his track on me, and that's the big difference between those kind of strikers. Because
you remember earlier when we talked about the comparison between Dolberg, which we will discuss in a bit, and Huntelaar. That I told you, like, it seems Huntelaar has luck when scoring goals. But then if you look at the third goal, which was a very beautiful goal from the right side all the way to the left side, and then he's standing there. It's not a difficult goal when you receive the ball.
No. I don't see it as luck. You can't call it luck anymore. Okay. How if you would score like 5 goals or in a season, okay, luck. But you need to position. You need to learn or smell where the ball is coming. You need to know that you have to have that feeling of where it might or where it could be, where the ball can be dropped or where it can be played, and you need to position yourself in that position. Because in this case, it was a simple strike, but the defender, he totally lost him.
Yeah, because he was looking at the play.
So is that luck? No, that's not luck. That's what you...
knowing exactly when to run.
Yeah.
One more thing. The fourth goal, which we were watching as well. You really liked that one. You told me that very beautiful, actual individual play by Neres, because it was a difficult ball what he received in the area. If you have to choose between the last goal or the third goal, which one would you go for?
I would say the third. Even though, especially first Van de Beek, he turned around his defender pretty nicely. But then again, Neres, as a street player as myself, I would say fourth. But no, the third goal was a really good team effort.
Okay, so to wrap up this game, special mention for our Argentinian and Mexican friends. First with the Argentinian, I saw that you gave Martinez the man of the match.
He's the man of the match.
Can you explain that a little bit?
No doubt about it.
What do you like about him? You've seen him play now
a couple of things. First, his work effort. He's like a machine. He's a central defender, but if you can count the times that he was inside the box of the opposition, plenty of times. But then again, he was back in time to defend and defend the opposition from scoring.
So he brings a kind of an energy to the team.
He brings an energy.
He's a good defender. Yeah. What else did you see today?
The passing.
The short pass, the long pass,
both. He has a very strong pass on the short side, but his pass on the cross pass, what you sometimes see is it's like the ball is too long, takes too long for it travels in the air. Mm-hmm. But he has a very straight pass.
Mm-hmm. It seems very promising. I'm really happy.
I'm very happy, but
that we have.
Then again, he was promised as a player who would change up for Tagliafico.
You think eventually he will play on the left wing, or left back position?
Yeah.
So special mention to our Mexican friend, so Alvarez, who played his first official minutes for Ajax. What do you think of him? He played 20 minutes.
He made a good impression.
He played on the 6th position because they brought Blind back.
Yeah, the score allowed it, but he made a good impression on me.
Okay.
He had the passing was great. Straight to the players, no mistakes on that. He was signing to all his players for he was on the pitch for not even 2 minutes and already signing to players where to stand, where to position. To me, that's a leader.
Mm-hmm. One more thing, did you like what Ten Hag did? That he put Alvarez on the 6th position and then brought Blind back instead of Martinez?
No mistake, because
I know it's early to tell,
but what we saw, he used to play. He played also on midfield, not just on the centre back position, but also on midfield. So last week, maybe our Mexican viewers didn't saw it, but he had a practice match between the players who didn't play against PAOK, and then he was at the centre back. He did it. To me, what I saw in the highlight video, he wasn't that strong. Today he started at a midfield position and he filled it in great.
Okay,
a lot better than the previous game.
All right, so that's it for the game today. I have one more question for you. We have to be a bit short. Dolberg. Before the game started, they interviewed the coach Ten Hag. He has been heavily linked with other clubs. First Hoffenheim. Now I've been hearing that he might go to Nice. Ten Hag only confirmed that there are talks going on. What do you think about this? Do you think I should let him go? Yes or no?
Yes.
Can you?
I am a big fan. No, yeah. It sounds a bit weird, but I'm a big fan of Dolberg. Let me put that out there. I'm a big fan, but if you need to, if you have to keep players inside your squad just by the promise that they might have, then you're not. Because
as things are unfolding right now, I know it's early, but it seems like Tadic and Huntelaar are in front of him.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay by me, because they are doing what they are asked to do.
Yeah.
And you see Dolberg, you see him struggling. So to me, if you the next question that might be should Ajax get a backup for him? No. That Brobbey or Traore, let them,
the youth players.
Yes, let them fill in that spot.
Okay,
no problem.
Thank you. On Tuesday we will be talking about the next game, the next qualifying match for Ajax in the Champions League, which is against Apoel Nicosia. For now, thank you everyone. Please follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Subscribe to our channel. Let us know who the man of the match was today. It will be in the short description, and see you next time.